So, hello everyone.
Oh, Kshitij,
Yes,
today we have a attendance at the starting of the session. So after
okay,
2 or 3 minutes, I will share a form in the group, and within 10 to 20 minutes, I will close that particular form. So we will have a attendance in the starting. Okay.
okay. Sarthak, can we share the form at 5:15? Till then, everyone will join.
Okay, okay, no problem. Guys, today we will got the certificates for the approved session also. So don't worry.
So, Sarthak, are we ready to start?
Yes, you can start the session.
Okay, let me share my screen.
Okay, so starting of the session.
So, guys, is my screen visible? Please let me know if my screen is visible.
Mhm, mhm.
Okay, if the screen is visible, let us continue further. So, today we will be considering more about variables and input in Linux. So, as I already told you, variables are used to store data and for configuration options. Now, let us further continue. So, let us look at what variable is. So, variables are used to store data and configuration option. So, there are two kind of variables which are present in our Linux operating system. One is the system variable and another one is user defined variable. So let us continue and look further at system variables. I missed the S. So what are system variables? So system variables are created and maintained by Linux Bash. And the system variables, there is a uniqueness about system variables that these are defined in capital letters. So there is a command to check the system variable in Linux. Let us look at that. Till my Fedora boots up, let me show you the command here only. So there is a command set slash env slash print env. So this is a command to check the system variables. So this is the command to check the system variables which are present in our Linux. As my system is booted up. Guys, please wait for a minute till the system boots. If you have any queries till then, you feel free to ask in the chat section. Guys, if you have any queries about till now. Okay, it is. Let me show you some system variables till then. There is system variable which is known as bash underscore version, and it is also in the capital letters. It tells us the version of bash. And there is a variable host name. What this variable tells us is the name of our device. There is a variable cd path. Cd path. It tells the search path for cd command. Let us see. The system is booted up. Sarthak has also shared the attendance form. Please fill it fast. Sarthak, is my terminal clearly visible?
Yes, guys. Hello, I'm audible to all. Please fill the attendance form before 5:15. Take 2 minutes and fill this form. Okay, permission denied. Wait. Let me give you the permission. Sorry. Please check it. Please check it again. I have given permission. Is it working? Is it working now? Okay, great. I will close this form at 5:15. So please fill this form as soon as possible. Thank you.
So guys, let us now look at the command which I was telling you about, just checking the existence of a system variable in our system. So let us first look at a command set, set. Set is a command. It has given me various variables, for example, awk path, and there are various variables which you can read. It is a big file, and it is not user friendly. That user friendly. If you does not know about the Linux operating system, env is a familiar. For example, display is a variable which is set to :0. SHLVL is set to 1. So these are some of the default variables which are present in our Linux operating system. Home is set to root, username is set to root. So these are the default variables, and you can also use printenv command. printenv. Printenv and env are something similar commands, and these are used to check the system variables which are in our system. Now let us continue further about the system variables which I told you. First, I told you about bash version. Let us see what is the variable of what is the value of bash version. So it is telling that I have 5.0.7 bash in my Linux operating system. So this is the bash version which is present in the current version of my operating system. There is another variable named hostname. So hostname is this is my hostname, localhost. But it is not the complete hostname. So if I use echo $hostname, so it will show me the complete hostname which is of my device. Echo dollar cd path. So currently the cd path is not set. Echo dollar hist file. Hist file is a history file where my history is stored. When I type the history command, so if I type the history command and or view the contents of this file, they are all similar. Let me view the content of the file. Less slash slash root slash dot bash underscore history. So these are the content of the file. First command is pass wd, then logout, then date, then again logout, then date. If I now open the history command, let me see the history command. Then it is the same, pass wd, logout, date, logout. So using the variable $hist file, we are able to access the history of our the commands which we have run. The history is unique for each user, and for each user it is stored in .bash history file. So what hist file does, it is the file where history is stored. Then there is a hist file size variable. So hist file size stores the size of the history which is stored in our operating system. Let me view the hist file size. So currently the hist file size is 1000, which means that if I store more commands than 1000, then the previous one will be deleted. And there is a variable home and path. I think you are familiar with home and path variables. Also, now let us look at the user defined variables. Now let us look at user defined variables. I submitted the response before you removed it. Is it okay? Nishit, which response you submitted? Sarthak, can you please connect with him? I think he's talking about the Google form.
No problem, Nitesh. You can carry on with the session, Kshitij. I am here.
Okay. So user defined variables. What are user defined variables? And user defined variables are the variables which are maintained and created by users. So it is advised to use the user defined variable in lowercase. The lowercase is preferred because so that when we view some variables, so we do not get confused if it is a user defined variable or a system defined variable, as system defined variables are defined in capital letters. So it is advised to use lowercase, but it is not compulsory to use lowercase. We can also use some of the uppercase. So there are some variable naming convention. Let us look at the variable naming convention. So first of all, the variable name must begin with the alphanumeric character. Or underscore. It means it must not begin with some of the another symbol than alphanumeric and underscore. Only alphanumeric and underscore are accepted. I don't know why it is.
Guys, at the end of the this session, we will also share a feedback form to see the real users of this particular webinar, to see the real audience of this webinar. Okay, at the end, those who are from the starting to the end, we have something for from dot question mark. So let's see who all will be there at, from the starting to the end, and those who didn't got the chance to fill the form, so it's their loss. So please don't ping me on WhatsApp to reopen, or to give it to give the link of the form. Thank you.
So now what is another name? And it is suggested. Or only the naming convention is that it must begin with the alphanumeric character or underscore. But it is suggested, as I told you, to use lowercase. It is not a hard-coded convention, but it is suggested by the Linux developers to use lowercase for system-defined variables. So, how to define system-defined variables? So, for defining a system-time variable, we will use variable name, and we will use equal to, and do not put any space before and after equal to. That will not be accepted. And then we will supply a value. Let us create our own variable. For example, if I'm using a and I'm using space equal to 5, so it said that a command not found. But if I use a is equal to 5 without any space, so the variable is allocated. As I told you earlier, that in the bash scripting, even spaces matter. So this is the thing, that space matter. If we use it with space, then a is considered as a command. And how to define a null variable, a variable which do not have anything in it. So I can use b equals to, so it will define a null variable, or I can use b equal to and nothing in the semicolons. So both the syntax are same, b equal to or b equal to and nothing in the semicolon, nothing in this. So these are ways to define the null variable. Guys, is the variable topic clear to you? Any queries with the variable topics? Okay, now let us move to a new topic as we have used echo command various times. So now let us look at echo and how is it different from printf. There is also printf command in Linux also. So do not confuse it with the printf command in C. Okay, now let us continue with the topic further. So let us first look both echo and printf are used to display the variable values. And by default, echo command does not offer any formatting option. The F keyword in the printf. So the print is like printing and F is like formatted printing. So the printf means formatted printing. And to enable, we can also enable the formatting option in echo command. So we can provide the formatting option using -e, echo -e, and then I whatever I will write here, it will enable the formatting for the. So now let us look how echo enables formatting and look at some of the formatting directives of echo. So if we want to print the symbol, so we will use backslash and quote for printing a double quote. And if we want to print a backslash, so we will use double backslash, backslash a for alert, backslash b for backspace, backslash t for horizontal tag, backslash e for delete, backslash n for new line, and there are various other variables. So these are some of the common variables. And let me also show you the syntax of the printf command. So how is printf command used? So I will use printf and in the semicolon percentage w point p and l, and then I will write variable name. So here what w and p and l means. So w specifies the minimum width, print specifies the precision count, and L specifies the type of data. For L, the type of data, how is it specified? Let us now look at it. If I use S specifies string. If I use E specify exponential. If I use D specify integer. And if I use F specifies floating point. So these are the precisions which are used with the variables. Guys, is the topic till now clear to us, clear to you all? If it is clear, then we are going to do something fun, and it will be a project which you can also. Sarthak, there is a query about it. The form is not accepting responses. The echo minus e means. Let me show you. Echo minus e.
Yes, because we have already closed the form and we have given the deadline of the form. Anupriya, you are late. Better luck next time.
Sudafuga, I am on your query. I don't know why the terminal is not working. Let me proceed to my other VM. Please wait a minute. And then we have some of the small project for you all. And this project you can also use and mention it to some of your friends that you have created the project. Actually, I have some of the large program running in the background, so my machine is a bit slow with the Fedora operating system. You can use any of the operating system. Operating system is not an issue. So, what will we do with the project? There is a project. All of you give you about how will you do that. There is, I want all of you to create a live date command. So what will the command do? The command will print the date on the terminal itself, and it will not interact with any of the thing you are doing. So the live date will be printed on the terminal, but it will be completely live. For example, let me show you a command watch. Watch command does what? Watch command prints the thing again and again. But while I am using watch command, I am not able to use my terminal. So I want all of you to create a date command which is printing the output live on the terminal, and I am also able to use the terminal. So any idea guys how can we do that? Or else I will tell you. It is a simple command and it is only using the concepts which we have used till now. Any idea? Anyone? Echo date will print the date command, but it will not be live. It will printing the date command only once, Priya. Yes, while loop should be must because it is printing the command again and again. Jitu, if you create a script with a while loop, so what will it do? It will run the script again and again, but your terminal, the terminal will be busy with the script, and we want it to be in the background. So how will you make it in the background? Yes, it should be repeated prayer. Also, guys, I think you are all of you are aware with about the command. I think all of you are aware about the user add command. Are you aware about the user add command? Pratik, if we use the clear command, the background will be clear, and the command which we are executing right now, the output will also be cleared for that command also. So we will not be able to use the clear command. Okay, there is a great announcement for you about the user end command. I will tell you. First, let us show the live date command. Let me open my terminal. Sleep can be used before clear. Yes, sleep can be used. You are right. Sleep can be used, but there is also some of the thing that if you are sleeping for 5 seconds, then after 5 seconds my terminal will be clear, and I do not want the terminal to be clear. So I will use the some of the concepts that I have told you today in the session. So what we will do? We will write a shell script. So let us write while. We can also write it in a file. So let us write it in a file. So first of all, I am specifying the slash bin slash bash for which is the terminal to be used, while loop, and while do, and I am echoing what I am echoing date plus percentage t. Now let us run the command on this till this only. Done. So what it will do? Let us see. What it is? Okay. Okay. I was using the semicolon. Let me run the command now. Do let's wait for a minute. So as I mentioned earlier, The spaces also matter in shell. So now it is using, and it is mentioning date plus percentage d. Okay. As I told you, the spaces matter. So let me modify the shell script and make it bug free now. So this is how I told you that we have to do debugging every time we write shell script. Dot slash date. Now it is printing the date time again and again. So I don't want it. I want it to be printed one by one. So now let us clear the screen and modify our date command. So first of all, it is printing very fast. So I want it to be printed every 1 second. So every 1 second or every 2 seconds. So I will put a sleep and let us print it for every 2 seconds. After every 2 seconds. Now let us see the execution. So now the output is being printed after every 2 seconds. Now let us modify our shell script further. And after 2 seconds, what I want the output to be cleared. I want only one date to be printed. So I will use \b. Now if I run the command and see what is happening. Okay, it is as I have not applied the editing option. As I told you, for editing we have to apply the option. We have to use -e for editing, and then \b can be used as backspace only. So I will provide -e option. So it is not deleting last two characters, so I will also add two more \b. What it will do, it will clear all the characters now. \b. Now if I run the command, so what it will do, it will print the time, it will clear it, it will print the time again. After every 2 seconds, it is printing the time, but it is not doing it in the background. So how to make it do it in the background? Let us see that. For example, if I am executing ls command, so ls command is being executed in the foreground here only. But if I use ls and I will provide a @ symbol, so it does it in the background, then it is giving it the result in the foreground. So I will use the and with the at the end of the while loop. So let us see what is the output now. So it is giving me the live command. Even if I type the command, the date is showing live. So this is something which is a live command, and you can also create some of the commands using this. Yes, we have added the ampersand symbol. So guys, today's session is over, and we come to the end of the Linux session. This was all we wish to cover in the Linux session. Further, I asked you about the user add command. So what is the use of the user add command now? I will select 4 to 5 students among you, or Sarthak, we can select 5 to 10 students, and we will create a project of creating our own user add command. Only the top 4 to 5 performers will be selected.
Sure, Kshitij. Based on the attendance and the task performed by them.
Yes, for today I will upload a task, and will share the Google form in the groups, and we will select 4 to 5 performers, and we will guide them further. Sarthak, please open the attendance form for 5 minutes. they can fill the attendance form, but the actual attendance will be considered on the basis of the live session attendance and the task attendance.
Now
So
I will,
please,
Kshitij, I will share a feedback form. They can fill the
okay,
feedback form for the
okay.
whole session, how they feel what the Linux is. Guys, please tell us how you feel, how what you learn in these 10 to 12 days. So how to how to remove the process from background. Kshitij, there's a question. Please, you
You
can
can use
answer.
kill command to remove a process from the background.
Uh, guys, we are ending with this Linux session. Then I think tomorrow we are starting with Git and GitHub, then with Docker. So till Docker, the students those who are with us or those who are continuing with the me part, we will take them through the React journey, and the React will be of I think 10 to 11 days, a complete React JS. So let me share the feedback form. Please tell us what we can do more for for this session, and if you have any doubt you can ask. Kshitiz, there's some doubts. Please answer that particular doubt, and then I am.
I have told that we can use the kill command to close the process from the background also. What are minus and sorry, minus b was mistyped by me. Minus e was there. Minus e was for editing, and minus n was for adding new line at the end of the echo. Minus n was for adding new line. That's all about Linux. No, there is various more things about the Linux, but we wish to cover the foundation knowledge about the Linux in these sessions. So this is some of the foundation knowledge about the Linux. I think you are now familiar, and we can also proceed further with the Linux. If we have some plans, we will let you know on your groups.
And we will select, as we said, that we will select top 10 to 15 students for the other session. From on these that particular session, we will take Linux on the next level. We will tell you about LVM. We will tell you about partitions and all. So we will select 10 to 12 students amongst you, those who are regular and in these sessions. What is the use of and?
And we'll make the command to run in the background. Please take more classes. I will inform you if we have further plans about the classes. For now, we have to finish the Linux session. Tomorrow, I will start with the Git and GitHub session. Me and Sarthak will take Git and GitHub session also. So, guys, please join us in those sessions. If we receive a positive feedback from you all, we will continue further with the Linux sessions after the completion of the NEEV. Because we have something planned in the NEEV and we have mentors allocated, so we cannot disconnect with the mentors now. We will continue further with the Linux if we receive some good feedback from all of you.
I think Kshitij, you can explain about the task you have now. In the
I will format the task and will send them on their WhatsApp group.
okay, guys, please you can give the feedback of the session, how you like the knee, how you like this particular initiative, and what are your more expectations, what are you expecting more. Okay, comment down the truth. Don't comment it was a nice session and all. Comment down what you want, and comment down how you like these 10 days Linux session. If you learn something, so please comment, do comment if you learned something in these sessions. And guys, that's all for today. I think uh, we from tomorrow we are starting with Git and GitHub. So let's wait. You said it was till 30 November Linux sessions. Yes, I think Git and GitHub is also there. We will take some of the extra concept in Git and GitHub. Huh. Yes, Linux will be till 30th. but officially we are closing these sessions because Git and GitHub will include this Linux part. Do comment. Thank you. If you have any doubt regarding today's session, regarding earlier session also, you can ask. And I hope that you all have machine ready with you for the next task and next competition for this. So guys, we are also doing something great for you. We are making a team of 20 students, which will be divided into 4 to 5 groups. We prepare them for the hackathons and for the technical events as far as concerned. So there are lots of many things. I know that. We all know that. We are planning not for this NEEV. For this NEEV, we know we need the basic Linux. We need the basic Linux. That's why we are, recalling and now the instance of learning. Great, Esprit. I think what you have learned, it's something great. And if you have any doubt regarding NEEV, so NEEV, if you have any doubt regarding Linux, so you can ask anytime. Anytime. Not an issue. Thanks for dedicating. We will have a very deep session of Linux soon. I think in the starting of this January, we will have a full series, a 1 month series of Linux. It's all depend on the motivation and it's all depend the audience size. If we have larger audience, so we will continue Linux for next 15 to 20 days. This is all the basics for today. And guys, if you have any doubt, you can ask. Thank you for this session.